My name is Anne Ferrer. I was born in the south of France from a family that is half French and half Catalan. And so I had the opportunity to grow up with that double culture. So when I left France to go to the United States, I was just 19. I felt, of course, like a foreigner. And after 7 years of going to school and living in the US, when I came back to France, I was even more a foreigner to my own country. So that's interesting to see also that coming back from the US, I had another regard, another gaze at how my country was, you know. So in the US, I was always asked questions about, oh, you come from France, how is the Eiffel Tower, have you seen that? I say, no, I don't even know the Eiffel Tower because I was born in the south of France. I was a country girl. And when I came back to France, I was having that distance to look at my country and the cliché of my country, you know, the fashion, the food culture. So all that was what I was raised with, but I didn't see. And it's always when you get away from your own culture that you learn to look at it with distance, irony, and fun. So I like to play with that as a material, as an ingredient, like a cooking ingredient for my work. Hot pink, like most of my work, came from a first drawing, a first sketch. And when I saw the space, I started to make a kind of a cloudy, organic, hybrid shape that is actually coming out of maybe my past work, you know, like the vegetal, the animal, the flower. And when I looked at the space, I really wanted to make a piece that would really bring that kind of organicity to the space. And it was obvious to me that this, I mean, immediately when I saw the photo, and then I saw the space in real, you know, I drew something. First it was blue, and then it changed color. It became pink because pink was the perfect color for it. And it made perfectly sense here. I have a strange relationship with pink, a relationship of love and hate. I love that color now. I used to hate it. Then later, it seemed to me that pink became a kind of insolent, a kind of irreverent color, you know, naturally. It's like if you want to say something as a woman, you can either use pink or use, you know, gray and those kind of more masculine colors. It's funny to say it like that, but pink, what if you say something nasty with pink? I mean, it's great. I don't mean I'm saying anything nasty here, but I'm saying I want to say something bold, you know, something that is blom, imposing itself, radical in shape, but at the same time, it's soft, you know, and I have a little bit this character too. It's like, I like that kind of a, you know, contradiction. And all my work is about those contradictions between something very delicate, sophisticated, gentle, cliché female and feminine, and at the same time, something pretty violent, almost disgusting. They could look like tribes. Anybody can look at this work, and like most of my work, and see something gorgeous or something disgusting. It's kind of in between. I like to make it so gorgeous that it becomes nauseous. Why is it so disgusting? Why is it so cute? You know? And I like that the two things, how they imbricate. And it makes sense. They do make sense to me.
So we invited Anne Ferrer to come. For 48 days, she had a studio inside the staff offices, which overlooks the atrium, in part to activate the atrium. It's something the museum is very interested in doing, is to create art on site and fill this wonderful light-filled space. And she made this incredible piece, Hot Pink, and it achieves everything that we were hoping for.
The experience I would love for the viewer to have is, first of all, a color experience. Well, what you get, if you get sun or not sun, the light goes through the piece and actually immerse the whole building in pink. Actually, at night, it might be very impressive. But during the day, it's just almost transparent, and it projects some pink everywhere. So it's La Vie en Rose, first of all, the life in pink. Then, what I would like the viewer to get is up to him or her. It's funny because just by working here, I've seen the reaction of the people, and most of them are smiling, which is fantastic for me. It's already a gift, you know, being able to make people happy or smile. But not just that. Some of them say, oh, what is that? Oh, it looks like a big potato, or it looks like a strange kind of creature. So anybody can see something. I even saw someone, like a small person, like a kid, say, oh, it looks like a Pokemon or something that has that kind of a fractal, hybrided quality. And if it's not figurative, it is for some people, you know, and I like that. Because for me, since I started with making pigs and flowers, and then the flowers evolved to more human, and back to pigs, and back to animal, and back to flower and plants, but also aquatic shapes. All this mix up, and I love that idea that I give the freedom to the viewer to see what he or she wants to see. And anybody can see something, you know, and you want to touch it, even though it's unreachable. You want to be close to it, and if you don't embrace it with your hand, you can embrace it with your eyes, you know.